Hello, I'm Rebecca Vaughn. It's Saturday, January 27th. Here's a look at the top stories from your trusted local news source.
It's going to take years to recoup. I mean, even if they restock again and again, it's still going to take years.
That's the fear from a Linn County conservation group after a chlorine spill killed hundreds of fish in Cedar Rapids. The Iowa DNR continues to investigate after the city of Cedar Rapids reported an estimated 450,000 gallons of chlorinated drinking water entered the McLeod Run trout stream. The state says 200 to 300 fish were killed. McLeod Run is along the east side of Interstate 380 and is known as the state's only urban trout stream. The city says the spill came from a vacant building on the 4400 block of Centerpoint Road Northeast. Court documents show a Cedar Rapids man pleaded guilty for killing a man 8 years ago in central Iowa. Police arrested Christopher Johnson last February. Prosecutors originally charged him with first-degree murder, but this week he pleaded guilty to voluntary manslaughter. His sentencing is set for March 22nd. Johnson killed Donald Preston in December 2016. Court documents say Johnson was driving Preston around in his vehicle when he shot him in the head and abdomen. Johnson left Preston's body in a field in rural Webster County. A Cedar Rapids man will spend 10 years in federal prison for possessing a loaded ghost gun. These are handmade guns with no serial numbers and are untraceable. Booker McKinney pleaded guilty to possession of ammunition by a drug user in June last year. Court documents say McKinney was in a vehicle with a boy when police found the weapon with an extended magazine in April 2021. In 2020 and 2021, he used another person to buy firearms for him. He later assaulted this same person and was convicted of assault and domestic abuse. McKinney also admitted to handling a firearm in 2022 used in the shooting of his parents' home. Residents at one Cedar Rapids apartment complex are asking for more transparency from the complex owners. Late last month, residents of 3 of the 5 buildings at the West Hill Village Apartments were given a 30-day notice to evacuate. The notices cited the city raising concerns about the structural integrity of the buildings. One of the residents learned the other 2 buildings' residents also received a 30-day notice. Amid her move-out day, she asked the complex's owners to be more transparent with her and other residents.
It would have been awesome if they could have just placed us elsewhere until these buildings could be fixed up so we could come back and live here. Most of us have lived here 5, 7, 12, 13, 20 years and had no plans of leaving. So it would have been nice if they would have shown a little bit of appreciation for their longtime tenants.
The City of Cedar Rapids says the Building Services Department provided emergency resource guides for the property owner to give to the tenants of these buildings. They say they continue to encourage the owner and the private property management company to assist tenants where possible. A high school basketball game in Cedar County Friday night became an opportunity for fans to help an elementary school educator facing cancer treatments. During Christmas, Mechanicsville Elementary School paraeducator Brianna Sauer was diagnosed with 2 cancerous tumors on her brain. She's undergone brain surgery and other treatments. At Friday's basketball game, the North Cedar Community School District showed its support with special t-shirts, jerseys, and a silent auction to help her pay for travel and future treatments.
It is humbling. It is so humbling to see everyone in this community stand behind me, and I am beyond grateful. Beyond grateful.
2 companies also provided $10 each to the Sauer family for every free throw made by both the girls and the boys teams. And next month, people will have a chance to meet the finalists for the new chief of police in Cedar Rapids. That person will replace former police chief Wayne German. He retired in April last year after more than 10 years with the city and 44 years of public service. He aged out of his officer certification when he turned 66. Iowa law says the maximum age for a peace officer is 65. The city says the Civil Service Commission is set to certify a list of candidates next Tuesday. The city manager will then select up to 4 final candidates from the list. Those candidates will then move on to the meet and greet. The meet and greet is set for February 7th. Thanks for watching. Tune into TV9 and KCRG.com for the latest updates and breaking news.